Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a quick cook with me. I started getting the salad dressing ready for dinner tonight and thought, why not film it? So today's recipe is a creamy Caesar salad dressing. It is low point. It is 1 point per tablespoon on all plans. And let me tell you, a tablespoon goes a long way. You could reduce this by reducing the amount of olive oil, reducing the amount of cheese. I played with this recipe for a long time until I found the perfect blend for us. But the perfect blend for us may not be the perfect blend for you. So use this as a base and then go from there and see what you can come up with. But we love it, we think it's delicious, and let's get started making this salad dressing. Okay, so what we need for our Caesar dressing is we need 1 ounce of Parmesan cheese. I get the block and I grate it. We need 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. We need 1 cup of Greek yogurt, plain non-fat. We need a teaspoon of anchovy paste. You can choose to use a little bit more, but be careful, this does have points. And we don't like a big anchovy flavor, so 1 teaspoon is perfect for us. We need 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 lemons. We need 1/3 cup of juice. I only have a lemon and a half. This one's really big, so I think I'll be fine to get 1/3 cup of juice out of that. We need 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. We need a clove of garlic minced. I'm just using the jar. And we need some salt and pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/8 teaspoon of pepper. You can use freshly ground, but our grinder is broken and it's really, really big and I don't want it that coarse. So that is what we need for our Caesar dressing, and you also need a food processor. So let's start making this. I'll show you how easy it is to make a low point, delicious, creamy Caesar dressing. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do in our food processor bowl is 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Then we have 1 cup of plain non-fat Greek yogurt. Trying to avoid getting it on the blade. I always get questions about this measuring cup. This is a Pampered Chef one, but they have all different brands. I have, I think, an OXO one linked below in my Amazon store. I love it. 1/3 cup lemon juice. And then we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. Whoa, Bess. I probably should have gotten a new Dijon mustard out. Yeah, I probably should have gotten a new Dijon mustard out. I'm glad I was so prepared for this. I really thought there was more in there. Okay, close enough. And then we're gonna get some garlic. It calls for 1 clove of garlic. I'm just gonna throw in about a teaspoon of the minced garlic. And then we need a teaspoon of anchovy paste. This may take 2 hands to do. Okay, technical difficulties. I'll be right back. Something is stuck in my anchovy paste. We have a teaspoon of anchovy paste. My cameraman was completely freaking out when he found out there was anchovy paste in Caesar dressing. Honestly, this small amount, I'm not a fan of it, but this small amount you can't even taste, but it just gives it that authentic Caesar dressing taste. Then after the anchovy paste, you know how I just love to say this word, Worcestershire sauce. You know, that W sauce. We're gonna go a teaspoon of that. We are going to go 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/8 of a teaspoon of black pepper, and then we need 1 ounce of grated Parmesan cheese. Now for the Parm cheese, like I said, I do fresh grated Parm. I definitely think you get more bang for your buck when you do that. And I use my very fine microplane grater. And I just grate it out onto a piece of wax paper. And weigh it out. All that cheese right there is only 1/4 ounce. So you definitely get more bang for your buck when you do freshly grated. Plus the taste is just fantastic. Probably should have had this done too. This was a last minute decision to make this on camera. I was making it tonight for dinner and decided, hey, why not film it? Okay, close enough. Oh, there you go. So 1 ounce of grated Parm right into the food processor. And now we are just going to process it until it's nice and smooth. I am going to shut the camera off because you do not need to hear it because it will be loud. I will come back and show you what it looks like when it's all done. Okay, here is our dressing, all nice and combined and smooth. I processed it for about 30 seconds. Now for me, the key is making this early enough in the day that it will sit in the refrigerator for a few hours. I definitely think the longer it sits in the fridge, the better the flavors are. They really have a chance to meld and marry and really complement each other when it has a chance to chill and marry with each other. So makes about a cup, actually probably a little bit more, and it is 1 point per tablespoon of dressing. You do not need a lot of this dressing. A tablespoon goes a really long way. Now you could reduce the olive oil in it. I haven't messed with doing that because it took me a while to find this recipe. I took about 4 or 5 different ones until I came up with something that we really liked. So there you have it, low point, homemade Caesar salad dressing. So there you have it, creamy Caesar salad dressing. I hope you guys like this recipe. We love it. And tonight it is going to top a grilled Caesar salad that we are using for a side dish for our chicken bruschetta pasta. So let me know in the comments below if you guys like Caesar dressing and if you think you might give this a try. And if you do like this, I have a couple other homemade salad dressing recipes that if you'd like me to show you how I make those, I'd be happy to do that too. Just let me know. Have a great day and I will see you soon.